Let's follow the path of Dusty's trail, oh, Dusty's trail, Dusty's trail. A stage and a wagon a-heading west, part of a wagon train lost from the rest. Dusty's the reason for their plight. Thanks to Dusty, nothing's right. Only the wagon master's hand keeps them a-rolling to the promised land. Oh, the going gets mighty rough, but they don't seem to mind. It's California, that's the place they must find. Deserts and rocks are in their way, but they won't stop, come what may. Mountains and hills that they must scale, but they know they'll make it 'cause they just can't fail on Dusty's trail.
Quiet, Kronk. Still! Soon they send back a wheel for your wagon and we move on, yeah? Always it is worse when you have nothing said. I go see what I can find for you. Quiet, Kronk. Quiet. Try to be quiet.
Please, Mr. Callahan, let's not stop here. I got a weird feeling about this place.
You get a weird feeling about a lot of places.
But this time my weird feeling's weirder than my usual weird.
Believe me, I have discovered that experience is more reliable than feeling. Now, you can trust me. This is a safe place to camp.
Lulu, I got tomatoes and potatoes and... When you were coming over, did you happen to see a bag of beans going the other direction?
A bag of beans going? You know, I always thought I understood men, but you shake my confidence. Let's get the vegetables ready, okay?
No.
I saw that tomato snatcher. Give it back. Give it back. Look, if you can afford a fur coat, you can afford to pay for the vegetables. Come on down here and fix me like a man. Come on.
Andy, don't feed them ponies too many apples. There ain't nothing more ornery than a pony with the bloat.
Mr. Callahan, Andy, help! Terrible, big, out of a tree, mouth, teeth, and tomatoes and potatoes and...
Wait a minute. Simmer down now. Let's try to make some sense.
You're hysterical, Dusty. Now, take a deep breath and pronounce each word slowly. You ready? Or begin.
Tree.
What about a tree?
Thing.
Thing in a tree. What kind of thing?
Hair.
All right, you saw a hairy thing in a tree. What was it doing there?
Hairy arms and hairy feet and hairy toes and hairy cheeks and look like a big man-eating wing. And don't let it get me.
Here, wait a minute. All right, little pal. Nothing's going to get you.
Dusty, the thing you described couldn't possibly be here.
It couldn't?
No, the only creature answering to that description is the giant African bush gorilla, and there aren't any on this continent.
Well, why should you tell that the gorilla swiped my tomatoes?
Now, wait a minute. There is no doubt that you saw something. But if Andy, with all his book learning, says it ain't a gorilla, that is one thing we can be sure that it ain't, huh?
I didn't see a big old hairy gorilla.
Absolutely not.
Sure, I'm glad I didn't see that big old hairy gorilla before.
Why?
Because I just didn't see him swiping those apples right now.
The apples are gone.
I wonder who could have taken them.
Well, one thing for sure, we know it wasn't a big hairy gorilla. Right, Andy?
Right. Well, they couldn't just get up and walk away. I mean, what in tarnation are we up against here?
You hear that? Indian war drums.
Those are not Indian war drums,
How can you be sure of that?
because I speak drum language. And if those were Indian war drums, the message that they just sent out would be, my uncle's elbow is in the house of a squirrel.
Maybe the drummer's a rotten speller.
The one thing I know for sure, that sound is not Indian war drums. And no Indian made that footprint. What do you make of that, Andy?
It's remarkable. It's the track of a simian primate in the great ape classification.
Oh, thank goodness. For a minute, I thought you were going to say gorilla.
That's what he just said.
I don't understand it. But I can't deny it appears to be the track of a gorilla.
Deny it. Deny it.
I don't know what it is. But until it can be identified, we must assume it's dangerous.
Yeah, very.
And hairy.
That thumping noise has stopped.
Carter, are you sure?
My dear, if I can hear interest accumulating in a vault in Boston, I can certainly hear when a noise has stopped. Listen.
Yes. I distinctly hear nothing. There it isn't again. Carter, what shall we do? I feel like running.
Brookhaven's never run. Not when they can hide.
I don't know how you can be so calm, Lulu. I got a real case of the jitters. Well, when a gal earns her living doing the cooch dance at the cowboy picnic, she learns not to scare so easy. Relax. Try. But I can't help worrying. Well, everybody gets that spooky feeling once in a while. Just keep telling yourself that you're not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid.
Dusty.
No!
Andy. We got company.
Oh, should I make some coffee and biscuits?
It's not that kind of company. Hey. It's that kind of company.
What do you think it is, Mr. Callahan?
I don't know. All right, come on out, whoever you are, and come out slow.
Klaus von Schmidt, at your service. And so I have been tracking him since he geflogen, since his escape. And then I see your campfire and decide I must present myself before it is too late, yeah?
What do you mean, too late?
My gorilla is a ferocious and wild, dangerous animal. If he hurt any of you, I should be most sorry.
I knew it was a gorilla. I could smell bananas on his breath.
Why don't you tell us everything you can about your gorilla? That way we stand a better chance of protecting ourselves and helping you capture him.
Yeah, that macht good. I agree with you, sir. First of all, I tell you his nomen. His name. Gronk.
Gesundheit. Has he escaped before?
Oh, yeah. In London and in Vienna. Oh, many times. And always he does the same thing.
What do you mean?
First, he finds food. Then he beats his chest to establish his territory. And then?
And then what?
Then he steals a woman.
Oh. Well, at least our ladies are all safe.
Quick, Mr. Callahan! Shoot! He's got Betsy!
Well, I can't. I might hit her.
Ah, du bist kaputt. You have lost them. Now Gronk has her, and he will kill anyone who tries to take her back. Lieber, das ist mein Gestiefelpund. Das abische Haus gegangen mit der kleinen Mädel.
What did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, when I am excited, I forget to speak my good English.
Now, look, let's not lose our heads. Betsy is in trouble, and she's depending upon us.
Yeah, let's run after that gorilla and take Betsy away from him and give him a knuckle sandwich right in the fangs.
Nein. I have seen Gronk tear a tree trunk in half with his bare hands.
Maybe we better wait until he's tired of her.
The first thing we got to do is figure out where he's taking her.
Well, if he behaves like other great apes, he's probably heading for a cave.
Yeah, that is exactly right.
Well, we better give up then. There's so many caves around and the mountains look like Swiss cheese.
Look, we'll make search parties. You go with Klaus, Andy will go with me. We'll leave Mr. Brookhaven here to look after the ladies. Come on, Andy.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry. They're good.
Betsy! Hey, Betsy, can you hear me?
Dusty, I'm in here!
Gronk, it is I, Klaus, yeah? Do not harm the girl, Gronk. Please, do not harm the girl. Listen to me closely, my friends. Gronk may get crazy any time now. So you must hurry and find Mr. Callahan and give him an important message. Meanwhile, I shall stand watch here.
Yeah, what if I go find Mr. Callahan, give him an important message while you stand watch here?
That is just what I have said.
I know, but it sounded so good I wanted to hear it again.
So, now you must take my message and do not miss ein word. The exactness of the message may save the girl's life. Ja, gut?
Ja, gut.
Gut. Das abische Wurst ist gefüllt der schöne Schulische mit der Gran Gewann oder alles in Ordnung. Ablang alles in Ordnung oder machen Sie kaputt. Tot. Ja, gut?
Ja, gut.
Gut. Ein Moment, bitte. Young man, the message in English is that... Ach, he's gone. Dummkopf.
Betsy! Betsy, where are you? Betsy!
Mr. Callahan.
Hey, Dusty, is that you?
Mr. Callahan. Message, quick.
Well, tell us.
Geflungen and geflungen and kaput. Ja, kaput, ja.
That's the message?
Yeah, and Klaus said if I didn't get it right, Betsy might get hurt real bad.
Well, obviously, Klaus remained behind to guard something.
Right, we found the cave where Gronk took Betsy, and Klaus, said I gotta find you guys while he stayed behind and was lookout. That's what the message must have said. Hey, how about that? I can speak German.
Well, let's make tracks.
No, not yet. Now, without a plan, we run the risk of irritating Gronk with no purpose.
Yeah, we gotta have a plan.
Has anybody seen Annie's equipment chest?
It's over there on the wagon.
Yeah, I gotta get some stuff to take care of Gronk.
Oh, I didn't know Andy had a cannon in there.
It's not a gun. It's some kind of scientific formula in a big bottle. That's not it.
If you can tell us what it is you're seeking, perhaps we can help you seek.
I can't remember the name, but it has something that sounds kind of funny.
Potassium cyanide. Fulminate of mercury.
This is it. Chloroform.
All right, now let's go over the plan one more time, Dusty. Klaus and I will rig the net over the mouth of the cave, just out of Gronk's sight.
Right. I make a noise outside so when he comes outside to see it.
Yeah, and then you and Klaus drop the net over him, and I'll get in there and wrestle with him until you can get the chloroform in his mouth.
Yeah, but you must do it quickly.
You better believe it. I can't wrestle that ape too long.
Don't you worry. As soon as he steps out, I'll just give it to him right in the mouth and just kind of hold it there until he got faints. And boy, it starts really strong. And then I just hold on to it. Just give it to him.
Now listen, you start to make a ruckus as soon as I give the signal, and hurry with that stuff because I can't wrestle that gorilla for very long.
Right.
Hey, Gronk! Hey, Gronk, come out here!
Gronk is a sissy. Gronk is a sissy.
Hey, Dusty! Come on, get him! Get him, Dusty! Get him! Get him, Dusty! Come on! Get it! Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Anybody ever make some boxing gloves big enough to fit long fingernails, there's going to be a new heavyweight champ of the world.
That Gronk sure was angry when he got back to his cave. I mean, there was steam coming out of his eyes.
I bet he's still in trouble. Nothing to do but go try again.
Nein. Gronk will be twice as suspicious as before, and even more deadly.
I still say that chloroform is the answer. The problem is getting him to take it.
Why don't we give him a ham and chloroform sandwich?
It's ridiculous. The only food that Gronk loves is bananas.
Are you suggesting that we give him a chloroform banana?
That's it. The problem is getting him to take it.
If only we were in Dusseldorf.
What do you, in Dussel whatever? What did you say? What is that?
Because there's a little chimpanzee in the zoo there who is best friends with Gronk. For some reason, Gronk is always very gentle with monkeys.
You mean if we had a little gorilla, we could get him to take a loaded banana?
Well, where you gotta find a little gorilla in this...
Well, it may not be perfect, but it's a rush job.
It's great.
I can't go through life like this.
But Dusty, Mrs. Brookhaven's fur coat looks just fine.
Just get him to trust you, and you give him that, huh?
Don't worry, Mr. Callahan. I'll have that gorilla eating out of my arm. I mean, my hand. I wish I hadn't said that.
Just get him out in the open, and I'll finish him off with this buffalo gun.
Nein, you must not do this. Gronk is an extremely rare specimen. You must appeal to his gentleness. Then he will trust you, and he will take the banana.
Okay, but this is the last time I let anybody make a monkey out of me.
Boy, there goes a brave little guy.
Not angry this time. I think you've got him interested.
Betsy, when you get out, run to me. Turn right. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Get my knee under. Okay. We'll get you out there in a minute, Bessie, baby.
Sorry, Gronk, I can't play anymore.
Keep it up. You got a minute.
Help! Somebody help!
Don't show fear.
What if I show panic?
We're racing, Gronk does. That's how apes show friendship.
Do what he does.
Come on, Betsy. You take care of Betsy. I'll help Dusty.
He's getting mad with you. Give him the banana. Give him the banana.
No, thanks. I've already had enough. I really don't want it. I just don't want it. No, you can have it. I don't want it anymore. Really, just I need it. No, I don't want it. I don't want it anymore.
How's he doing?
You see? Monkey do, monkey see. See?
You did it. You knocked him out.
But how? You ate some banana, too.
I only pretended to eat it so he would do what I did. He thought I took a bite like this.
Yeah, well, little pal, I certainly am glad that Krause and Kronk got themselves back to that circus.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about wild African animals bothering us anymore.
No, that couldn't happen again in a month of Sundays.
You think lions like bananas?
Wagons, go!
Let's follow the path of Dusty's trail, oh, Dusty's trail, Dusty's trail. A stage and a wagon a heading west, part of a wagon train lost from the rest. Dusty's the reason for their plight. Thanks to Dusty, nothing's right. Only the wagon master's hand keeps them a-rolling to the promised land. Oh, the going gets mighty rough, but they don't seem to mind. It's California, that's the place they must find. Deserts and rocks are in their way, but they won't stop, come what may. Mountains and hills that they must scale, but they know they'll make it 'cause they just can't fail on Dusty's trail.
Sure is a peaceful-looking town, huh?
Yeah, I wonder why there's nobody here.
I wonder why the people left.
Well, I'm sure they had a good reason.
Yeah, even if it was a bad reason, that'd be a good reason, because any reason for leaving is a good reason, not a bad reason.
That's good thinking.
Hey, maybe the saloon will tell us something. Come on, Betsy.
Shall we examine the bank, my dear?
Oh, my, yes. That's always such great fun.
Nobody's been wetting their whistle in here for quite a while.
Carter, look! Carter, look there through the dust.
What do you see, my dear?
More dust.
Well, I guess we might as well lay over here for a while. Leave it on the trail quite a spell.
Yeah, or even 2 or 3 spells. I wonder what the name of this town is.
Must be on the bank, wonder. Let's go have a look. Puddle Flats.
Puddle Flats? What a peculiar name.
Sir, Army Ordnance reports that everything is ready.
Excellent, Sergeant, excellent. At this time tomorrow, barring any complications, the town of Puddle Flats will be blown off the face of the earth. Sergeant, the Army is depending heavily on the results of the test of this new explosive. Ordnance feels it is the most destructive gunpowder they've ever developed.
We'll know by tomorrow night, sir. A squad of men will ride into Puddle Flats immediately after it's been demolished and report back at once.
Good. It's too bad about that town, Sergeant.
Puddle Flats didn't figure to survive without water anyway, sir.
What's the verdict, Andy? Our water barrels are getting pretty low.
I'm sorry, Mr. Callahan. This well's as dry as a bone.
Well, no wonder everybody left this town.
Yeah, everybody knows you can't get water from a bone.
Captain Daphne will be devastated. We haven't had fresh water for tea in days.
Hey, now, wait a minute, everybody. You know, if I'm not mistaken about these fragments, there is water down there.
Well, what are you talking about?
This is rock shale, Mr. Callahan. Now, the bottom of the well is merely a shallow substrata formation, easily penetrated, and in all likelihood is serving as a temporary shelf above a natural spring.
Wait a minute, Andy. Now, would you start again and give it to us in English?
There's water down there.
Now, if the people lived in this town had known that. Oh, they'd have never left. Water is like gold in these parts.
Like gold?
More valuable than gold, Mr. Brookhaven. If that is really a deep spring, why, this little town could become the most important crossroads for every wagon train heading west. Tell me something. How are we going to get the water out from under that fancy rock you got there?
If we could shatter the outer shell of cohesive rock, we could...
Don't start with that again.
Blow it up.
We'll get a keg of gunpowder off the wagon, all right? Okay.
Callahan! I got it!
Hey, Dusty! Look behind you, quick!
Dusty, get rid of the gunpowder!
Get rid of it, Mr. Brookhaven!
Oh, Mr. Callahan.
Andy, hip, hip!
Profitable water, my dear, and golden water. Mr. Callahan, I want to call an immediate meeting of all people concerned.
Yes, sir, Mr. Brookhaven. Look at that water come out of there. Oh, you did it again, Andy, boy.
So,
Thanks to Andy's engineering experience, we have unearthed here an unending supply of water which will rejuvenate this dry, deserted little town into a budding metropolis. Now then, water will bring people. People will bring a railroad, and a railroad will bring enormous prosperity.
Hear, hear, that man should run for public office.
Miss Brookhaven, weren't we supposed to be going to California?
And so we shall, Mr. Callahan. So we shall. Once we have all profited in this little liquid bonanza.
A liquid banana? Bonanza. It means like a gold mine.
Now then, it's really a very short-term investment with nothing to lose and everything to gain financially. Who's with me?
I am, Carter.
Oh, I knew I could count on you, my little darling.
What do you think, Cal?
Well, I'm not against making a good investment. I mean, you know, just like everybody else.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Callahan. And once people hear about all this water, they'll flock here in hordes.
How many people in a horde?
A gaggle.
Oh, a gaggle. You know, Mr. Brookhaven's right about that. Puddle Flats could become a big city.
Not Puddle Flats, please. I have thought of a much better name. Brookhaven, USA.
Brookhaven? USA?
Marvelous. Brookhaven, USA sounds so patriotic.
It sure beats the heck out of Brookhaven, Italy.
Well, I think it's exciting. Well, we'll all be in business together.
And we shall all share in the profits.
Equally?
Proportionately. I shall require a small additional fee for management.
Yeah, well, of course, we all understand that.
Well, I think Mr. Brookhaven deserves it. I mean, it was his idea.
Well, fair enough. You can count on little Lulu. I'll fix up the saloon.
Yeah, I'll start collecting the well water.
I'll look at the schoolhouse.
I'll go tell Freckles.
Ah, wait a minute. Well, Mr. Brookhaven, it looks like everybody's got their mind made up, so I guess you can count on Dusty and me, too.
Thank you, Mr. Callahan. And as my first official act, I appoint you Sheriff of Brookhaven, USA, and Dusty is your deputy.
Oh, I don't want to be no sheriff.
Oh, well, that makes me sheriff.
I'll be sheriff.
Dear, I feel ever so much safer.
Oh, Miss Brookhaven, we don't really need a sheriff here. Nobody here but just us, remember?
Well, my dear, it isn't exactly the Bank of Boston, but it's ours. All ours.
Share ecstasy. And when Brookhaven, USA fulfills its promise, there will be hundreds and hundreds of people clamoring to deposit and withdraw their money.
Tut, 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 my dear. Never think withdrawal. Always think deposit. Never mind, my dear Daphne. It was only a loose brick. Only a loose brick.
How about a drink, Betsy?
Oh, well, Lulu, you know I don't drink hard liquor.
I know. I was just practicing. Hey, why don't you come in the saloon business with me?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm going to start a school.
I'll tell you what. You come in with me, and I'll go in with you.
What could you possibly teach in school?
Well, how to run a saloon.
Not even a key to the cell in here.
Mr. Callahan, look what I found. The sheriff and his deputy's bed. You look just like a prisoner.
Oh, yeah? You locked me in, little pal. Now get the keys and get me out of here.
Oh, okay. Here they are. Right under my nose the whole time.
You're lucky my fist isn't right under your nose the whole time.
What's that? It sounded like a gunshot.
Lulu's Derringer.
There, he was standing there, came right.
All right. What's all the excitement about? What's going on here?
I didn't know where you were, so I figured you'd come and run in a gunshot. There's some very strange things going on in this town.
Like what?
Somebody threw a large rock at Carter and me in front of the bank. And that picture over there fell and almost killed Lulu and me. Maybe it was the same one who unplugged the keg of gunpowder.
Sheriff Callahan, we demand your protection.
Oh, now, wait a minute, everybody. Don't get excited. Let's don't let our imaginations get the best of us. Just because this is a deserted town does not mean it's a ghost town.
Well, it ain't exactly little New York.
Everybody get your hands up. I'm sorry, folks. Nobody leaves Puddle Flats alive.
Latest communique, Sergeant. We blow up Puddle Flats at noon tomorrow.
Hey, come on now, old man. Why don't you put that gun down? Nobody here gonna hurt you.
You're nothing but a lot of sidewinding claim jumpers.
What have I told you? We're just leaving.
Call you a liar and shoot you right between the eyes.
I better think of something else.
I tried to get all of you to leave, but you wouldn't.
Then you're the man who narrowly missed our heads with that rock.
Shame on you.
You could have killed us by setting fire to that keg of gunpowder.
Sorry about that. Kind of scared me, too. But I'm glad you threw it in the well.
Hey, look out!
Bravo, Mr. Callahan. You've captured the villain.
Mrs. Brookhaven, this is not a villain. This is just an old man with some wrong ideas. All right, now, you ladies, take a walk. We can handle this from here.
Oh, Carter, you're one of the men, too?
Oh, yes, so I am. All right.
Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, you drew up the plans on Puddle Flats. Exactly where is the gunpowder placed?
To destroy Puddle Flats completely, sir. The gunpowder has been spread underneath the saloon, the school, and under that building.
What building is that?
The bank.
I wasn't trying to kill anybody. Just scare you off my land. I staked a claim for it, fair and square.
A claim? You mean to tell me that Brookhaven, Puddle Flats is really yours?
You got a paper that says that?
Right here.
Well, it looks to me like he owns Puddle Flat, all right.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Flat? Or should I say, Puddle?
Oh, what a shame. And I had such get-rich-quick plans for everyone.
This claim hasn't been registered. It doesn't have the notary seal of the county seat to make it valid.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, old chap. I'm really awfully sorry.
Hey, now, wait a minute, Miss Brookhaven. This old man found this town. And registration or no registration, I mean, what's fair is fair.
Very well, I shall be fair.
Then the town's mine.
I didn't say that. How much do you want for the nebulous claim that you have to this little town?
Well, let's see.
Shall we take a little stroll outside and discuss the matter?
If I know Mr. Brookhaven, he will have that claim before you can count to 10.
Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's our claim, Mr. Callahan.
Oh, I didn't even get to 10.
It's his claim, all right.
I have an official errand for you, Sheriff Callahan. To avoid future complication, I want you to ride forthwith and post haste to the nearest town and register this claim properly in the name of Brookhaven, USA. And now, Andy, let us go outside and discuss this bottling plant for all this water.
Well, looks like while I'm gone, you're going to be acting sheriff.
Me? A real sheriff?
Yeah, keep your eyes open.
I sure will. I'll keep one eye on the town and one eye on the people.
Better keep one eye on yourself.
I can't do that. I only got 2 eyes.
I'll see you when I get back. Sheriff.
Me, a sheriff. A real sheriff.
Sergeant? Are the other cannons in position to fire?
Yes, sir. We're zeroed in on the explosive underneath the bank, the school, and the saloon.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Betsy.
Good morning, Deputy. Did you sleep well?
It's sheriff, not deputy, and I slept well. You better stop what you're doing. You're breaking the law.
Oh, Dusty.
Sheriff.
All I'm doing is filling a flower pot with dirt. What's wrong with that?
It's stealing. All that dirt on the saloon belongs to Lulu.
Stealing? Dusty, don't be ridiculous. What's wrong with taking a few handfuls of dirt?
Because one handful leads to another handful, lots of handfuls and lots of bucketsfuls, and we got a big hole and the saloon falls into it. Now, you better put it all back, or I'm going to have to arrest you like it says here in the book.
Dusty, don't be silly. You wouldn't arrest me.
It was only dirt.
According to the law, you're a land grabber.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
I didn't expect to see the Army way out here.
Well, we're on a special military operation, Mr.
Callahan. Yeah, I'm a wagon master. Just on my way over here to file a claim on a little piece of land back there called Puddle Flats.
Oh, I think I can save you a trip, Mr. Callahan. Puddle Flats is a deserted town that Army Ordnance is using to test a new gunpowder. As a matter of fact, in about a half hour, our cannons will open fire.
We examined that area yesterday to make certain it was completely uninhabited.
Well, it's habited now. You better turn those cannons of yours off. I got my wagon folks back there in Puddle Flats.
Mr. Callahan, we couldn't possibly get there in time. Our cannon are over 10 miles from here.
Hey, let's go, Blarney boy.
Where you going?
I'm going to get my people out of Puddle Flats. Hey, yeah, yeah!
I don't know if we can make it, but we got to call off those tests.
Hiya, Sheriff. How about a drink?
No, thanks.
It's on the house.
I don't care where it is. I'm on duty.
Well, then belly up to the bar and tell me what I can do for you.
I just came to tell you I had a lock of Betsy for stealing.
Betsy stealing? Dusty, have you gone loco?
She was taking handfuls of dirt right from underneath you. I mean, I caught her red-handed with the black dirt.
You arrested Betsy for stealing dirt?
Yeah. Same kind as in the pot there.
Dusty, you let Betsy out of jail or I'm going to throw this at you. You hear me?
Sorry, ladies, but someday you'll thank me for making honest women of you.
Hey, with me, Barney boy. Hey, boy.
Oh, Carter. Another Brookhaven bank in our collection. Oh, it always gives me a tingle. Doesn't it, too?
Not yet, my dear. I never get the tingle until I hear that jingle.
Well, Mr. Brookhaven, how do you like it? Did I make your name big enough this time?
Oh, the name Brookhaven is never big enough, my boy. But it will do, Andy. Well, my dear, shall we enter bank number 36?
Hold it, Mr. and Mrs. Brookhaven. Where do you think you're going?
Why, into our bank, of course.
Sorry, you can't do that.
And why, pray tell, may we not?
Because, pray tell, it's not your bank yet. Not until Mr. Callahan comes back with a registered claim, pray tell. Hold it. That's called trespassing. You're under arrest.
Under arrest?
Both of you, for passing tresses.
Now, wait a minute, Dusty. You can't arrest them.
Of course I can. It says so right here. Right next to where it says I can arrest you for obstructing justice.
I don't believe it.
Hey, Dusty! Andy! Lulu! Betsy! Miss Brookhaven! Where is everybody? Heck! Stand easy, boy. Hey, Dusty.
Hi, Mr. Callahan. Guess what?
Ned, we got no time for guessing games. We got to round everybody up and get out of here.
We're right here. Let us out.
Gee, Hoshaphat, what's going on here?
Come and get us out.
Dusty, come on, open up this cell. That's an order. Yeah. All right, now listen, everybody. We have got to get out of here. Puddle Flats is an Army testing ground, and if we're not out of here in about 2 minutes, this place is going to blow to smithereens. All right, Dusty, come on, unlock this thing. Where's Dusty? Where?
Right behind.
What? Oh, all right. Get the keys unlocked.
They're over there.
Over. Sir? Here, we got to try to save the women. Get her into the bunks. Maybe a few of us will get out of this alive.
Don't worry.
Oh, we're alive! We were right there!
Yeah, but what world are we in?
That world! Well, there ain't no world out there!
You know, it's gone. Look, the whole town is gone.
I could have been in the saloon.
Yes, we could have been in the bank.
I could have been in the schoolhouse.
The whole town is gone. Everything except this jail.
Hey, dusty little pal! I tell you, you saved us, boy! You saved us!
Thank you, dear Dusty, for arresting us.
Well, 1 out of 3 is not bad. 2 out of 3 is not bad. 3 out of 3 is pretty good.
Get it all tied down, folks. We'll be rolling as soon as I get the horses. Anybody seen Dusty?
No. Sorry, Mr. Callahan. I just went back to Puddle Flats. It's just like a flat puddle now.
What'd you go back there for?
Souvenir.
A what? Well, you can't wear that now. You're not a lawman anymore, Dusty.
Oh, please, just for a little while.
All right. Just for a little while.
Mr. Callahan, you're under arrest.
What for?
Nothing. I just haven't said you're under arrest for so long, I kind of missed it.